Greetings. Man, it's been a bit crazy. We've got about 4 days worth of work, and tomorrow morning we leave for the Karoo to do some mountain biking on our new giant stance e-bikes. We're going to be doing some photography in those gorgeous Karoo areas and up into the Swartberg Mountains, and yeah, truth be told, just a bit of chilling with some friends as well. Good morning, and what a morning it was. I got up just before dawn here at Leofoto guest farm near Nieu Bethesda. Man, it was such a beautiful sunrise. The trees around the homestead in silhouette against this absolutely incredibly beautiful morning sky. And what a delight that was after the most fabulous ride yesterday. A little unplanned. We thought we were heading out on about a 45k ride. Well, turned out to be just over 60 kilometers of fairly tough riding, some fairly technical stuff, some glorious dirt roads. But the team was in good spirits when we got home. Everybody rather chuffed with their ride. I must say the 800 watt batteries in our new giant stance e-bikes really rose to the occasion, and after 60 kilometers of pretty hard riding, we still had, I would guess, probably another 25 to 30 k's of riding still in. So today, off to Klaarstroom. I'm not too sure what sort of a ride we're going to do this evening. Maybe just a little sundowner ride up the road. But on the morrow, we're planning a lovely trip up into the Swartberg Mountains. We're in Klaarstroom, and we've been here for a couple of days already. Incredible scenery, absolutely incredible scenery on the way down from Lowepro down here to Klaarstroom. A lovely evening at the Klaarstroom guest house with old friends and new friends, and an excellent meal with a fabulous dessert that Sharon had brought up from the Western Cape with us. Yesterday morning, after a hearty breakfast, we headed up into the mountains behind me and stopped for tea at the highest point on the ride. It's a ride we've done before, and I'll put a link to it in the description below. But what a fabulous ride with great views to the east over the Swartberg Mountains. Yesterday afternoon we headed out on the Lowepro road for, I don't know, 10 or 12 kilometers, where we found a nice spot for sundowners, returning back to the guest house in the dark. What a wonderful ride that was. Today we off to Prince Albert first to get some provisions, to stock up with diesel, and then we're down into the valleys just to the north of the main Swartberg range, to a place called Leofoto Fig Farm. Good morning. We're nearing the end of our ride into the Karoo. The other day we took a drive from Klaarstroom, where we had some fabulous riding, and headed for the tiny little town of Prince Albert, where we stocked up with some provisions, and we headed across to Leofoto Fig Farm, which is where we are now. What a delightful place. You can see the old cottage. We have another one just a few hundred meters down the road, and decked out in the most beautiful old farmhouse style. Yesterday we went out and did some exploring in this incredible valley that just to the north of the great Swartberg range of mountains. Today, well, today's the biggie. Today we head up Swartberg Pass, and I'll check the numbers, and there's some serious climbing in a fairly short distance. I think we go up about 1200 meters or so. Well, good morning. What a day it was yesterday. The great Swartberg Pass. We drove into town, which is about 30 kilometers to the east of us, and parked there, set out on the bikes up the pass. In the end, it was a 20k ride to the top. I must say we were very grateful for the 800 watt batteries in our giant stance e-bikes on this climb. In the order of 900 meters of climbing over those 20 kilometers. The way out is just a solid pull, sometimes quite steep, looking down into the rocky valleys of the Swartberg Mountains. The whole team made it, which was wonderful, including Tony and Sue on their rather old e-bikes. We were a little bit concerned that the battery life might have been a bit of a problem, but in the end Tony got back with just a few percent remaining, Sue a little bit more, and everybody was happy. So what a ride, to be recommended. Absolutely one of those big climbs that you have to do sometime. That's it, I'm afraid. We head home now. It's been a wonderful few days. If you wouldn't mind, give us a thumbs up and do subscribe. There will be more of these. If not on e-biking, then on photography, or using Lightroom or travel or something similar. So thanks for joining us on this one, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.